And here's what we're seeing people do in the field is one group of people is saying, hey, listen, I've got another study. Let me get you some more information. Well, I already have too much information. I'm already on overload. The second group is being too dictatorial. Listen, here's what you need to do. And they just don't like that. The third group is really sophisticated. They're doing a great job. They're coming alongside these customers and saying, listen, maybe I can give you a way to analyze this data. Maybe I can give you a framework and a way to think about this so that you're pretty confident you're going to make a good choice. I'm not telling you what to think, and I'm not going to go get you more information. Maybe I can help you think about it a certain way. So this is from my last company. This is what we used to train our new hires, but then it turned out to be like the best way to train physicians. It's called clinical context. Some of my clients have 5 studies, 10 studies. One of my clients has 67 peer-reviewed publications. They've studied 9,000 patients before they came to market here in the US. What do you do with 67 studies? And it paralyzed their sales force. But watch this. What if I put it in context? What if I give you a way to think about that information? What if I come to you and I explain really briefly, hey, there's an adoption curve with new technologies. And innovators buy it because it's new. Early adopters jump in for an advantage, but the early majority waits for something called a whole product. It's got to be proven safe and effective and easy to use and financially feasible and durable. What if in the next 7 minutes, I can demonstrate to you that we've done the hard work and spent the money and we have the peer-reviewed clinical literature to address all 5 of those criteria? If I can demonstrate that to you, would you offer my product to your patients? Okay, and then you do it, right? And this was slick. I mean, the graphic artist who did this did a build out, and it's a really quick march through the data. And this team made all the critical points, and they did this. They put above the line and below the line. They compartmentalized. So above the line is randomized controlled trials. Below the line is all this other stuff that kind of matters and is important and answers the questions. It's super good, super slick. The doctors loved it. The other thing that they did was they pulled a thread. So it just so happens in this clinical literature that there was a thread of improvement over time as their training got better, as their experience got better. Physicians were getting better and better outcomes that then you could parlay to that customer and say, you should expect better too. Okay, that's what clinical context looks like. That's how you avoid data dumping. Here, most recently, my client Barricade said, hey, we need to explain the clinical need to our clients. We need to show them why it's been so hard to create a solution. Then we'll show them safe and effective and easy to use and reimbursement. But it's a lot of information, but when you compartmentalize it, your customers can absorb it. And it lands on them really well. And they're like, wow, you guys have done a great job. Yes, I'm comfortable. Let's go. Let's go. You've got what I want. Let's go. Okay. So let's ask a polling question real quick. Where are you guys at in this process? I'm just kind of curious. If you could answer these 2 questions, I'd appreciate it. Okay, I'm not going to kid. Number 3 was kind of a trick question. Driving a point. Please clarify to everybody associated with your company here in the early phases, our ability to teach the market something they don't already know is going to be probably one of the most critical impacts we're going to have as we launch. And so you need to create a list of reframes. What do you know that your customers don't know? What does your technology allow them to appreciate? What basic science is behind your technology and your innovation? What are you going to teach? You need a whole list of things that you can teach. And if you don't, we should talk. Okay.
Success requires insights. Elite execution requires training. Go to www.exsalesconsulting.com/special offers.